Welcome back to the How to Be a Modern Content Creator series. Let's talk about short form content now. Now, just for context, I was on Vine back in the day, and I'm pretty sure I made like 2,000 videos on there, which is not a lot, but the fact that I made any before I was really a content creator is kind of a big deal. And so I was just a user of the platform trying to take advantage of the opportunity there and just experiment with how to make short form videos. Making 6-second long videos was really hard. I think they eventually made it 15, but for the most part, it was pretty stressful trying to figure out how to do that. And then I saw the platform die out, and I saw it firsthand. I had to move over with everyone else too. I was already on all the other socials, but I actually realized that I could help a lot of the other creators. Like, hey, I know how you can build a following on Instagram and YouTube. Even back then, I had this kind of idea of how to do it. I just needed to do it myself, really. And then eventually, around 2017, I started really building my personal brand. And that's when I started doing, videos and blog posts, a ton of blog posts, but even some videos towards the end of 2017, beginning of 2018, I think. Actually, no, it was the end of 2018 that I started doing videos. But around that time, I also joined TikTok. And so I joined TikTok in the beginning of the year, I think. I was able to make short form video before I was able to make long form video. It was still kind of hard for me to be on camera, but I started journeying out with both. And I think that by doing long and short, it made me feel a little bit more comfortable on camera. I needed that practice. I think a lot of people might only need one or the other. But by making short form content, you get that fast engagement. And so short form content like TikToks, like the aforementioned TikTok, Instagram Reels, or YouTube Shorts, they are designed to capture attention quickly, and in just a few seconds, you can hook your audience and increase the chances of shares and viral reach. I saw so many videos and channels on TikTok go viral over the years. So like I said, I've been on TikTok since it was Musical.ly back in 2018. And at this point, not even including the Opus clip stuff, but I made thousands of short form videos. And then including the Opus clip stuff, I think total, I probably made around 7,000 short form videos. Maybe 6, but I'm pretty sure it was 7. Lost track a little bit when it came to how many solo videos I made on TikTok. Point being, though, is I was really trying to grow on there. I was actively trying. I actually went from 200 followers to 900 followers in a week due to a campaign I did. And I tried emulating that again, but again, it's one of those things where the consistency aspect is a huge deal. And I kept telling people back then, you should be making like 5 posts a day. And I wasn't following my own advice because it was hard. It's not an easy thing to create from scratch 5 posts a day. Repurposing is a whole nother beast. And so that's why when I finally got clips of my interviews, I actually was posting 8 to 10 times a day. And that helped me, I think, quite a bit as well. But I wish it was a couple years sooner, to be honest. So the idea of short form, though, is efficient content creation. Short form content requires less time to produce and edit, allowing you to stay consistent with your output. Like I said, it was hard, but they're not going to take as long of a video, as long time to edit as a long form video. This format is perfect for testing ideas too, so promoting longer content or staying active on social media. So since TikTok is a social platform, by being active on there, you're being active in the meta of the world. There are people I know who aren't on TikTok, and so they're out of the loop when it comes to a lot of news around the world. Things happen on TikTok and Reddit first, and if you're not on those platforms, then you get disseminated news weeks or months later. There's always the funny joke about how people are on Instagram Reels, seeing a video, sending it to their friend who saw it 3 months prior on TikTok. TikTok is the forefront of the internet right now. And on top of that, short form video is algorithm friendly. All these social media platforms prioritize short form content. Even YouTube is really making a push for it, making it a great way to grow your audience rapidly. Like I mentioned before in one of the other episodes, I got 20,000 views on my 500 subscriber YouTube channel. That is insane. And it's mainly all from short form content. Like 98% of it was from short form content. So with the right content, you can take advantage of the algorithms to increase your exposure and reach new viewers. I was trying to join up with Reels and Shorts way before they actually were even fully launched in the US, because I knew they were launched in like Brazil and India. So I wanted to take advantage of that because I knew they were going to be big, and I was right. They have grown a lot of attention. I know that a lot of people don't like shorts on YouTube, but the same thing was happening with live streaming. People are going to be against it at first and then eventually adopt it later on. I might be a bleeding edge or at least early adopter, but there's these people who are complaining about it are late adopters. They're going to eventually. And so by making short form content, not only do you get more brand awareness, you get more skills quickly. Imagine how many reps you can put in quicker through short form versus long form. And so while I encouraged you in the last episode to do long form, it may be wiser to do short form, then you can syndicate it onto your YouTube channel, onto your Instagram, create some content flow going, that consistency factor, and then later on work on your long form content after you learn video editing or after you learn how to be on camera, that kind of thing. So really, it's good to be across different platforms. Let's talk about something before I wrap up here, the idea of syndication. Now, we are reaching a point where at the time of this video, it's still good, but you might need to change it down the line, I'm not sure, is the idea of taking the same video and posting it across all the platforms. Right now, it's fine. In fact, I encourage you to do it. When I made a clip of my show, I would post it to TikTok, Instagram Reels, YouTube Shorts, Pinterest. But now, and I would have done Facebook Reels, but generally the platforms limited you on how many, like the social media schedulers, they limit you on how many socials you can have, and Facebook wasn't a priority. Now that I use Nuelink a lot more, I can use Facebook Reels just fine. However, right at this moment, at the time of this video, LinkedIn is pushing hard on short form video. And so now I'm actually going to restart my endeavor to post short form. And now I'm going to post to Facebook Reels because I wasn't really doing it before. I'm going to post to Pinterest again because Pinterest likes, a little bit of repetition. And then I'm also going to post to LinkedIn. So I actually made a new strategy now for short form video based on these platforms that I neglected before. But imagine how many platforms you can take advantage of by just posting. If you made one video, you can post to 7 different channels. That's insane, right? You could really just take the same video, post it 7 times or 6 times, and call it a day. And so that's really how you get to that omni-channel reach, just by building up that process of creating content, then syndicating it. Not everything can be syndicated, and sometimes you really shouldn't, but your images on Instagram can go to Pinterest too. That short form clips, or short form images, technically, short form images. Technically, long form images are infographics, but you get what I mean. By repurposing it there, you get to create that consistency on Pinterest. Really, I'm digressing. Cheers, thanks for being here.